Let's start a new game. See what Tiling Forest is all about. Welcome to Tiling Forest, the demo version of Tiling Town. Oh, okay. In this game, you complete areas with your tiles. Give it a try. New tile. When you complete an area, you obtain a new tile. Complete the next area with a new tile. New tile. Oh my god. You can't complete this area now. Refer to the guide for what to do next. Adjacent tiles must match their patterns. Connect roads to unreached roads. Place tiles on all cells. Click the unread rules. If you're reading this, you're using the guide correctly. The guide is broadly divided into rules and tips. Rules, explanation of rules of the puzzles. You're recommended to read every section. Tips, ways of thinking to solve puzzles. You need not read these sections, but you can always refer to them for some insights. Got it button. When you finish reading the section and get it, press the got it button. Adjacent tiles must match their patterns. When you place a tile, you need to match the pattern on every adjacent side of the surrounding tile. See the cell? You can place straight or left, but you can't press right. You can place neither right or down. For someone to view the guide during the tutorial is fucking wild. As the game progresses, terrains other than the road straight may appear. All of them must follow the rule, match the pattern. When you place a tile, you need to match the pattern on every adjacent side of the surrounding tile. Neurobot, thank you so very much for gifting that sub to Mac Dad Queebles. Don't leave me in a love line around. Make sure you play it with please. For me. See the cell ... You can place straight or left, but you can place neither that or that. Why? You need to match the pattern on every adjacent tile. Okay. Match the pattern. It should say something like road must connect. Yeah, but that doesn't have to connect. Way. I can't click on got it because I don't got it. You can only place a tile that is similar, that is in relation to the tile on either side of it. However, okay, can we check the unread rules? Fuck! I guess I gotta click on got it. Okay, you know what? Got it. Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Now let me do it. Thanks. Okay, but we don't have enough of those kinds of tiles. Got it. Okay. Oh, wait. Now all those other tiles that I placed are gone. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. I don't understand. I don't understand. You can't reach this road from this area. Move the camera to look for another path. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Why can't I... while holding mouse, you can pan. Well, I was just literally just able to use mouse wheel to scroll in and out. And now I can't. You've taken that away from me. Now I have to use Q and E or hold middle mouse button to do it. Why? There are faster ways to select tiles. I've been using hotkeys. Oh, now you're making me have scroll wheel. This is kind of fucked up. This is a little bit fucked up, I think. Just a little bit, at least. Maybe a lot of it. I don't know. I think it's a little bit fucked up, though. No, we can't put this here. Uh... Which one of you chatters recommended this? Just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Just want to talk. Just want to talk with him. New tile. Fucking great. Great fucking news there, bud. This concludes the tutorial. Please keep going and complete more areas. What do you mean completes the tutorial? You can check each condition on the condition list. Yeah, okay. You can place memo markers, so make good use of them. Okay. Okay. Okay, just take it easy. No, I can't go this way. We can't go this way. We can't go this. Can't fucking do it. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this doesn't work either. Yes, we have entered the community games. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. I just couldn't. We're fine. There we go. Thank you for posting that Lackadaisy thing in the Discord. By the way, if you haven't seen that that Lackadaisy cartoon that Norbot posted in there, it's definitely worth watching. So we can connect to the right first, I guess. Oh, what's this? Can't do that. Now that you're playing community games, I would recommend a game where you're sure to love. Lawn Mowing Simulator. That's not a doesn't have a demo in NextFest. Unacceptable answer. Unacceptable. Okay. I take it I have to connect all the roads. Okay. Got it. Place tiles. You need to place tiles on all cells in the area. Motherfucker. It's kind of like I am the whatever. But I think one thing here that needs to be the case. Okay, this is S5. It needs to properly display what the rules are. Yeah, but it's like Baba is you. For each, it like in Baba is you, it should have like on this segment, it should say that rule applies. Like I see that it says it here, place tiles in all the cells, but each like the earlier ones didn't have that rule. I don't know. You need to locate area N6 and complete it. You need a certain number of tiles, so you have to complete other areas as well. Yeah, I don't have whatever tile is required for that. And I also can't fill in all the tiles here either. But I don't think that that's required for this. I don't think. Can I not complete this one either? Filling in areas unlocks new tiles. Connecting roads, new areas. Filling in area. Okay, so I go backwards and I fill in these tiles, and then we get new stuff. Oh, okay. So when I place a tile in here. Okay, sure. I don't think this is going to work for this one. But okay. Top right corner. You can, because you never completed that one. Oh, sure. Let me... Okay. This doesn't work. I can't do this. No, no music here. Can't do this. I did that. I can't do this. I need tiles that work with this or something. There's no way, there's no vertical. I don't have any, the only vertical thing that I have that connects in that way is this, so that doesn't fucking work for that either. Oh, huh. Can't go any further here. That's it. It says check the unread rules. Areas are completed when all the conditions are met. When you complete an area, you obtain a new tile. You can also return a complete area. Return a complete area to an incomplete state. However, you're basically better leave completed areas as they are. Okay. I'm not using that road, but I can't use that road. I can't use this road either. I'm using that road. I can't complete this. Well, I guess I can... No, I can't. I literally can't put tiles adjacent to that. Yeah, I tried that. You literally can't put a tile here. Doesn't work. can't put tiles here. I can do this, but I can't connect this to this. Not on top corner, but the top one of the bottom corner. Not on the top corner, but the top one of the bottom corner. There's really not any way to help me here. There's really not. Everything is just going to make it worse. Okay, I guess I am done with this demo. Straight one there. You literally can't place a straight one here. You can't do this. You can't place... You can fill in the area at the bottom of the center puzzle. No, you can't fill in empty spaces just with random tiles. It specifically states that you can't do that. Like you must do this, and you cannot do this. You can fill in the area of the bottom center puzzle. Bottom center, this. Can't. This doesn't work. Maybe I can do this. Okay, Jesus criminy. Okay, that's okay. Oh, good Lord. What a fucking nightmare. Are we having fun yet? I don't think so. The fuck is that? Whatever. Okay, it seems like a pretty cool puzzle game. I think this is a little bit out of my league, honestly. I think it seems pretty decent. I really wish that it had some nice music to go along with it. I assume it's like kind of just going for something a little bit more on the serene end of things. But I got to imagine that that's going to be a really satisfying puzzle game to a lot of people. I think one thing that would go a long way to making it a little bit more understandable is to have, instead of having like a wordy explanation in a tutorial, just block of text, what would work well isn't even a tutorial. You really should just do the Baba is you style and have like your grid with the rules in like shape form. Like you have like a little visual thing that says like that like represents the fact that this area will require you to fill all blocks. And then if it has a red X, that means you haven't done it. And if it's got a green check mark, then that means that that area is done. Because visually, you can't just tell at a glance every segment whether or not you've completed all of the tasks in it or not, and what rules may or may not apply to each individual segment. So I think that that would be a really big improvement, especially when you have like all of these different tiles to complete, and you could just have like a tile represent one thing rather than and like you could have a tutorial tip, like whatever, explaining what the tile means. But then like once you get used to that said tile, then it's like, oh, okay, well that's what that is. So I think that would work. That would make that a lot more cohesive than that. But yeah, it seems all right. A puzzle logic game in which you connect roads from one connect roads meeting various requirements. Gets pretty complicated. I think a better representation of each roadway's rules would go a long way in making things more enjoyable. I'm gonna say it's a 3, just because it's like because of the improvements. Like I feel like it could probably use, and I think that some people are gonna be really obsessed with that game, and it's probably gonna be pretty good for some puzzly minded people, but not so much for me. I'm not gonna play that. That's not out of my scope. But yeah, I recommend checking it out. Sure, if that looks interesting to you. One of my favorites. I've got a number labeled as my favorites so far. Ola John, but Paperhead was really